A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched Getting up there! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Saliba picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Agahawa. And here's Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And the keeper's given it all. Dembele! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long.
Oh no, what has happened? Great chance! Goal! France! And France are in front. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we have our very first corner. Now it's Marino. And here's Yamal. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Koundé. Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. France very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Nicely weighted ball. Biner. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Threads one in. Camavinga. It's a goal kick. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Llorente promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Griezmann. Camavinga with the cross. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Marino. Can he get it through? Now that's well seen too. Marino. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Biner. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Zubimendi. Over to the right flank. And here's Yamal. Now it's Griezmann, and he plays one through. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Somewhat off target. Griezmann. That has not gone well. Rodri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a pretty loose pass. Saliba, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's Mbappe. Good ball, good take. Tries a deft little ball. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Aimed beyond the defence. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Dembele plays it across. Cleared away. And that's been won straight back. Played it again. Rodri. France looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rodri. Oh, it's come loose. Yamal. Rodri. And it's been hooked away. This looks promising.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Biner. Oh, it's Dembele! And that's a tiny finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. There was no getting to... And that is indeed the final act.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. France looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, terrible pass. Here comes the corner. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, and a header! Nearly, but not quite. Rodri. And it's Spence. That has not gone well. Vardiol. For Rice. Cunha in acres of space out wide. Szoboszlai. Looking for options for movement. Shapes to shoot! Spread to the right. And here's the chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. Pings it across. That's a decent clearance. Arsenal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Bernardo Silva. Park Ji-sung clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Park Ji-sung. That's a cute ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And he's intervened well there. Oh, good spread. Silvestre cuts it out. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Arsenal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Neither side yet able to find the net. Here's a sharp little ball here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Matches Cunha. Tries a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely ball and a real chance. Can he finish? It's anyone's. That's another chance. Rice. Spence gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, what a... He's having a shot! Matheus Cunha. Referee's given a throw. He's picked his way through. Van Nistelrooy. No, he's just misjudged that one. Van Nistelrooy is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Adams gets it clear. And that's been won straight back. Rodri looking to play him in. Plays it through. And he was quick to react. Played into space. That's the throw. the most accurate pass. Frimpong promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nice looking ball. Saliba cuts out the pass. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Aimed beyond the defence. Aimed at the far side. Martinez claims it, safe hands. Knocks it into space.
Added time.
Silvestre. That's going wide left. And that is a little undercooked. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service. Substitution for Arsenal, number 14, Matthias Cunha. Number 22,
And here is the first touch of the second half.
15,
So the first half brought no goals.
Number 24, Doku. Number 11,
Foden.
Fernandez.
Shevchenko.
Number 9, Shevchenko.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Chips it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's put paid to the danger. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Duke in the hunt and looking threatening. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of
And a
space.
chance! And he's stuck it away. And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Tries to play it through, and he's worked it through. There's the shot! And they win it back again. Foden! Foden! And he nearly went all the way.
Foden can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Rice, whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Get harmlessly behind.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Due to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Vardiol. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rice providing an outlet on that flank. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And he's there to get it away.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 20, El Hadj Diouf. Number
Konate.
10, Xhaka. Coming on the field, number 21.
Lovely
Vez.
pass, but can he
Number
get
7,
there?
McAllister.
Frimpong.
Substitution.
Great vision. Always onto this. And Van Nistelrooy! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
A case now of complete control. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Just the keeper in his way. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the release.
Shevchenko! And there's a goal. Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. Rice with the short one. And it's Rice. Threads one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Szoboszlai. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Wirtz. Oh, no joy this time. And they're quick to get it back. Rice. And here's Wirtz.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a good run, this. One that is high in energy. We always look the favourite there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Takes a shot! And it's in! Van Nistelrooy duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Arsenal visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Time added on 4 minutes. That's a nicely shaped ball. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that's a waste.
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal have turned to their bench, and we're going to have... That should be it. That will be it.
And a quick announcement today
Arsenal
that memorabilia
are
from
beaten,
today's match
and
is
they...
now
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this
Hello,
proud
everybody,
competition,
and welcome to
just
today's
seemingly
match.
bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Well, now here's a team sheet that speaks of it. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Bullish header! He will be livid with himself. Now it's McAllister, and he's had it nicked away. Looking for a runner. Oh, he's found support out wide. Spence. McAllister. And he's managed to get free. Oh, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Berbatov. And he's been shifted off it. It's a pretty loose pass. Semenyo. Arsenal are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And that is out of play. Rice. Oh, that's a key interception. Bernardo Silva. It's Saka. McAllister. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Spence. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! And we have liftoff! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Rice kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played out towards the right wing, and it's Bernardo Silva. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Berbatov. Spence elects to cross, and that has been cleared. And he's quick to get rid. There will be a throw-in. McAllister. Vardiol calmly anticipates. Not the most accurate pass. Saka. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Has a look and place it forward. Oh, good spread. Space for him to turn and look. Cross goes in there. Rice. And that's another good win of the ball. Count in acres of space. And the shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That pass isn't the best. Spence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Impressive jump! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
That is ended up in no man's land. Spread to the right. He's in plenty of space here. Tries to get it clear. And it's Bernardo Silva. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bernardo Silva is always scanning the pitch for targets. Saka receives it in a wide position. There's the shot! Semenyo is flagged offside. Nicked it back promptly. Saka. Bernardo Silva. Rice. Matheus Cunha. Threads one in.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Aims beyond the defence. Saka. He is through here. An instinctive delivery.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Goes down, but nothing given. Tries to pass it through. He's got away. Oh, he's played it in low. He's having a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of... And that is indeed the final act.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Fan club members.
Arsenal looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 42, Semenyo.
So right back into the action.
To replace him is number 10, Ryan Chucky.
It's a searching pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. Great ball, and he's in here. Bernardo Silva. Saka gets into a good position. Some resolute defending there. Konate defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Martinez claims comfortably.
Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Rice. No, it's come to nothing. And he thumps it clear. And that's been won straight back. Saka. Vardiol does well to get it back. Arsenal with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now there's a fight. Oh, shooting chance! Delicious from Jude! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Another moment, and that's it.
Hello, everybody.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Tries to play it through. Juve! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rice goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Wilshere gets across to intercept that. That has not gone well. And he's intervened well there. Over to the right flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? Shevchenko providing an outlet on that flank. Now, can they get him away? He's through here. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Van Nistelrooy, and it's been played through. Now he's running away, and the shot! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And he's quick to return it. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get free. Deftly away. That'll be a throw-in. And he's being shifted off it. Gerrard. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Konate getting this one clear. Bernardo Silva makes the interception. Adams cuts it out. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked out the run. Gerrard. No way through. Threads one in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Matheus Cunha. Now this could be a chance. Decent chance! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Alexander-Arnold, searching pass he's played there. That's the keeper's ball. Van Nistelrooy. That's destined for the flank. Matheus Cunha. That's going wide left. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries to pass it through. And he's there to get it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
And now,
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Arsenal are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. And here is the first touch of the second half. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, beautifully shaped ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking to play him in. Can he get it through? Juve receives it in a good position here. Nicely weighted ball. Couch. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rice. Played out to the left flank. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's a shade optimistic. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. Shot, surely! Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Just about within shooting range. And that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Pass somewhat off target. Cunha is onto this.
Mateus Cunha
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
O'Reilly spots it and intercepts. Rice, that has been slung wide. Now he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. And he's quick to get rid. No, that's been intercepted. It's a searching pass. That has been cut short. There they go, hunting in packs. Oh, it's come loose. Juve. And that is well cleared. That's really nicely played. Well, what about it? Arsenal certainly weren't expecting this. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Alexander-Arnold clears without hesitation. Header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 14.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's clever.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Shevchenko plays it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Incoming delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. No, that was never going to make it. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Bernardo Silva is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Rice. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10, Xhaka. Coming on the field is number 7, McAllister.
And he's gone looking for safety.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Great ball if he can get there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Has been indicated.
That's been cut out, well played. Not the most accurate pass. And nicely intercepted. Van Nistelrooy. Looking for the run. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of
everybody, and
obligation
welcome to today's
right
match.
from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Wriggles his way through. He's found the way through. Crosses it in here. Van Dijk with the clearance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that and usually you're going to get punished.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And the pass is intercepted. Mathias Cunha! Goal! Arsenal! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Arsenal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mathias Cunha. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Crunching tackle. And he's managed to gift it back. Botman.
Manchester always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
That's a cute ball. Neatly clipped into space. And he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Duff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Vardiol. There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Alexander-Arnold. And Cherki. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Another chance from a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And it's he's having a shot! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter.
Oh, what has happened here? He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Arsenal leading now. Threads one in. Picked out brilliantly. And a chance! no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Arsenal, after 29 minutes, is number 20, El Hadj Diouf.
Arsenal now in a position far more desirable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rodri. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. And he will... He's had a shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Bernardo Silva demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That has not gone well. And here's Trossard. Count, never the sort to be shot shy. And that could set him on his way. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Looking for options for movement. And he's quick to return it. And he was alert to it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
No, he's not getting past him there. Distributed tidily. Now it's Saka. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Added time.
Gently done. Spread to the right. Tries to pass it through. Saka. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Can he get it through? Dink through. No, it's come to nothing. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Arsenal are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
On public transportation today,
Arsenal up by 3 after a terrific 45 minutes. Even in a game like this, you would think that should be enough. So straight into the second half. Driven in. Rodri. But they've got it again. Diouf. Trossard has found the net here, of course. And it's lofted through here. It's Saka! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Matheus Cunha's cross. Count, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now, can they get him away? He whips in across. Towering header! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rice. Alexander-Arnold. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Trossard. Oh, that's fabulous.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. That is good alertness. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Trossard. Count, who does have an assist to his name. Floated through. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a key interception. Botman. Oh, he's having a go! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Corner number 2 then. And that's not going to trouble anybody. Raya punts it upfield. Cherki. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He has a look up. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Might be danger here. Saliba with a fine tackle. Granit Xhaka. Can he get on the end of this? And he can thump it away. Just about up to 75 minutes. And he plays one through. And he's had it nicked away. Duke unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
He'll fancy himself from here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Rice! Superb from Rice! A finish right from the top draw! And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Number 41.
Arsenal are having a ball here. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. So, third corner of the game. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Arsenal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Tries to play it through. Nice looking ball. Botman gets over and intercepts. Rice, spread out to the left. Tries to thread one through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done it.
Trossard! Oh, it's come loose. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Shevchenko. Rice. That pass has been well intercepted. Wirtz. Nicely weighted ball. And Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And no surprise, that's a booking. The chance to pull further clear. Well, would you believe that?
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Rice goes short. Shaka! Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Knocks it into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Cherki just eases him off the ball. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's burst through. And the shot! He's got a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
This is a
Perfect result, perfect. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Now it's Doué. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pedri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's being urged to shoot. That's been chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
You have to expect that from everyone there.
Over to the right flank. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And it's Pedri. Llorente. Now, can they get him away?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Ferran Torres. And that could set him on his way. Fabian Ruiz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now, the less said about that pass, the better. Rice. Well, that pass isn't the best. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Plays the return pass. Nice looking ball. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Laporte. And Cucurella. Oh, that's fabulous. It'll be a throw-in. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Ferran Torres. Ronaldinho, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Ferran Torres. Rafinha. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ferran Torres. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ferran Torres. In comes the corner. That has been knocked clear. Tries to play it through.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Great vision. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Now this could be a chance. That's where it came from. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Doué is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Llorente. And it's Ruiz. Good ball, good take. Ronaldinho venturing down the left. And he plays one through. Ronaldo has it in a wide position. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Knocks it into space. Ferran Torres in acres of space out wide. And it's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Gavi. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Delivered across. Pau Kubasi attempts a clearance. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And he's had it nicked away. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And we have liftoff! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, it's always that bit tougher for a keeper when the underside of the crossbar is in play.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
He has a look up.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Ferran Torres.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
An instinctive delivery. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Spain choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Throw in. Cross to the back post. And he gets rid in a hurry.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Oyarzabal. No, again there's no way through. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Aimed beyond the defence. That's been slipped through. And he can thump it away. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Yamal to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. It's not an especially good pass, that. This is a promising build-up. Pinches it off him. Nicely spread. That is ended up in no man's land. Rafinha has created one goal already. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so Let's see.
That's a cute ball. Llorente. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Williams. Played into space. And this is Ronaldo.
Madrid surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's an imaginative pass. And he's heaved it away. Alexander-Arnold. And he skips past his man. That has been knocked clear. Just about with him shoots. Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
El dorsal 21. Hazard. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 13, Cristiano Ronaldo. El dorsal 18, el dorsal
Not the most
80,
Convincing of passes.
Ronaldinho. Serán
1-0 as we head towards the end. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Too close for comfort. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Yamal. Played back. Space for him to turn and look. Produces a cross. Now it's Pedri. And he has been fouled there. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Spain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And it's Batistuta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a good run down the right. McAllister providing an outlet on that flank. Al Kubasi clears it away.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Cucurella. Nico Williams. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. It's Pedri. Pedro Porro. Yamal has the space to scheme. Nice control. Has a look up and delivers. And the keeper gets his hands on it. A probing pass. Oh, played right into his path. Kubasi. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're ready now for the anthems. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he makes...
A header! Goal! Norway! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Madrid have a free kick. Oh, great save! They've played it short, forced to go back. Camavinga! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Haaland shifted it to the flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! And for a moment, time stood still. Nicely aimed pass. This is a promising build-up. Solot. Ødegaard. Rice. Played out towards the right wing. Cleared away. Chance! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Bojan, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time.
Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Spread it left. Strong running down that left flank. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he cuts out the supply. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! And no mistake. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Now it's Sorlot, looking to play him in. There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
15 minutes till half-time. Fernandes. Now that looks a decent ball. Berger. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Granit Xhaka. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Ødegaard. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Looking for a runner.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's a decent clearance. Well, that is one way to stop him. Sorlot concedes a free kick for that. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Alexander-Arnold has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
That is ended up in no man's land. It's a pretty loose pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Spread to the right. Yamal's cross. And that has been cleared. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Camavinga! Oh, it's hit the post! Well, that is remarkable.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's felt that, hasn't he? The most accurate pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Berger attempts a clearance. So what can they make of this? That has been knocked clear. And it's half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Madrid really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Konate is there, and he can pick it up. Fernandes. Konate. Looking for the run. Bojan. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Madrid have it back and can go again. And it's hoisted clear. Berger. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Pings in across. Cleared without hesitation. Decent chance! He's in a great position here. And it's Ødegaard. Very nicely done. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He leaps for it! Somehow blocked. Howson getting this one clear.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Bojan Krkić will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And they've managed to get rid. That's a throw. Norway choosing to make the first change. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Coming on the field is number 11.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ryerson. Here's Berger. Now it's Haaland. A probing pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And a header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ødegaard. That's a delicate pass. In comes the corner.
Substitution in progress.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
And that is well cleared. And it's Berger. And here's Haaland. And he thumps it clear. Out for a throw. He slings it in. And he's heaved it away. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, good spread. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Rice. Berger. McAllister. Oh, he's having a go! They've got to be quick to recover this.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Number 10.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 20. Coming on the field, number 22. Number 23.
That
Substitutions
is
taking
good
place.
pressure, just hounded him off it. Madrid have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Cleared away. And it's been taken short. Camavinga! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now, can they get him away? Bob.
Madrid really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
And he's forced to go back. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Good ball, good take. Little pass back. Great vision. It's a goal kick. Camavinga. Rice. And here's Griezmann. Berger. Tries to thread one through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Out of play for a throw.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's a sharp little ball here. That's tidy. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland. It's a searching pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And that is that. Madrid have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
And with that, it's time...